I'm a
to
millennial.
go to college.
But
I'm
I'm
not
a millennial also.
doing no trade.
But
I'm a
Anton,
millennial also.
Realistic.
Hold on.
Anton,
Hold on. Wait. I'm a millennial. I grew up in Detroit, Michigan,
You are
in
a
the hood.
special millennial. You are one of a
No, I'm
kind.
not. I am
Yes,
one that
you are.
decided that I didn't want to be influenced by this fucked up culture that y'all keep trying to hold on to. And
So
instead
you
of y'all
never had
taking
a
responsibility.
handout. You never had no
No.
help. Nobody ever invested in you. You just got
No.
it from the mud.
No, I didn't. I absolutely didn't have a handout from nobody.
So you got no help from nowhere.
I was born in Detroit, Michigan. What help do I have?
So your parents didn't help you.
No, I had a father and I had to pay for my own education.
Wow.
My parents didn't send me to school. My parents didn't take care of me.
It's amazing that the people that follow or you talk to, they don't live real lives because it's crazy. The average American has to pay to go to college if that's the choice. Not everybody is built for trade.
I did pay to go to college, but instead of going to a major university, I went to a community college so I can limit the amount that I was spending on credit hours. I don't really understand why that's
other people, but you want to increase your education. Where are you going to a community
college? And then
college?
I transferred over into a major university while working, and I went to work the entire time. And while I was working at the University of Michigan, they also paid for my education because I was working in Texas.
Everybody have that opportunity afforded to them, though.
We all have the opportunity to choose our major.
They don't all have that opportunity afforded to them based on the environment that they were born into. Like, you cannot be oblivious to Black issues in the community.
See, this is why we don't like Democrats.
I feel like you're just ignorant. You feel like you're
full
better.
Of excuses. This is why we
so
don't
you
like
telling
Democrats.
me? So you telling me?
I'm not a Democrat. I'm an independent.
You telling me that you didn't have? You telling me you didn't have the ability to pick what college you went to, or if you even wanted to go to college?
Absolutely.
So how is that? How is that the culture's fault? Why that ain't your fault?
No one said it was the culture's fault. We're talking about facts. Just because we say Black and brown, it's not necessarily culture. I'm speaking for Black and brown people that did not have the ability to have a selection to go. If you already struggling in high school,
everybody can go to community college. Anybody can go to community college.
That ain't true. You have to at least have a 2.0
to
get to community college. Some people are barely graduating from high school.
Anybody can go to listen.
If they're barely graduated, maybe they should be in community college.
That is a fact. There are some people that want to go on and then they push through.
You don't have a better chance to get into a major university than you do a community college. That's a fact.
No one said that. Everybody has the ability to go to a community college, but you still have to meet a criteria. So now you're telling me no community college has a criteria, a bare minimum of a GPA, a 2.0 GPA.
No, you don't need a 2.0 GPA to go to community college. You need a 2.0 GPA in order to be able to probably stay there. But anybody that has a high school diploma, a GED, could basically go to community college. Have you ever looked at the criteria to get in community college?
Yes, and you have to have a bare minimum GPA. If it didn't matter about the your GPA, then they wouldn't care about it.
No, you don't. You can get a GED.
Hold on, give me a second.
Because I'm about to search.
If you don't have a 2.0 GPA, you probably need to reevaluate your life in the first place.
I looked it up, Anton. She's right. It's a 2 or 2.5.
Thank you, Queen.
Cool. So let's assume. Okay, so she's right. You got me on that one.
It's not about being right.
You shouldn't even be in fucking college if you got a 2.0 GPA. You're not gonna graduate anyway.
Oh, I don't have a 2.0.
I'm not talking about you. I'm talking
about
the person that goes to college. You should not be trying to get into college if you got a 2.0. You got some life skills that you need to train. And we also have other options. You can go into trades. It's a lot of things that you can do. But again, the only thing that I ever hear from the Black community is excuses as to why they fuck up their own life. They take out a bunch of student loans, and we know the majority of the people that was on that campus was fucking around, playing and going shopping. They knew exactly what they was doing. They took out a bunch of credit, and they got credit cards. They took out a bunch of fucking student loans so they can go party. They went and party, and then now they got to pay the piper, and they don't want to be responsible for it, and so they blame it on the system.
That must be the college.
It ain't nothing. Look. It's more white people on social services than the entire Black population combined.
Now that's a fact.
And white people going through the same shit. All of y'all is running in the Victim Olympics. I don't give a fuck about what none of these people is talking about. What I do know for a fact is the more that y'all run in the Victim Olympics, the more profitable it's going to be for people like me that recognize that because most of y'all is voluntarily ignorant and because most of y'all don't want to take responsibility. Listen, y'all are consumer culture. That's what y'all are. Because y'all will sit here and talk about what you can't pay for, but I see these hoes over in Tulum. I see these chicks. No, man. Let's get down to the best. Y'all sit here. Y'all spend more money on y'all. No. Let's get down to the brass tacks. Y'all spend more money on y'all hair and y'all nails than y'all do on y'all education. That's a fact.
Oh my goodness. I mean,
spend more money. Listen, I know.
Interviewing for
y'all spend more money on y'all hair. The library is empty, but the beauty supply store. The library is empty. The library is empty, but the beauty supply store that got evicted in Atlanta.
Libraries is getting shut down because they ain't getting no fucking funding and niggas want to burn books. But I digress.
Y'all find money for the shit that y'all want to. Y'all out here going. Y'all was out. Everybody in fucking Atlanta and in the blackest cities ain't got no jobs.
Tax credit.
The freeways be fucking full. The freeways be full in the daytime. Everybody want to just play games and ain't nobody taking responsibility. Y'all continue to have children out of wedlock. Y'all keep asking for more money for the earned child tax credit. That's why y'all keep having all of these fucking kids out of wedlock. Y'all keep on being on social services and taking all of the tax money.
Why we gotta ask for our money back?
Y'all out here finessing and keeping y'all kids from y'all baby daddies, which basically is the real generation.
I don't believe in that shit. That's
right. And the fact of the matter is, when somebody finally call y'all out on y'all bullshit and say that ain't nobody feeling no excuses for you because you doing the same thing that your parents did that you know you're not supposed to be doing, nobody want to be honest and take responsibility for it. It's always the system's fault. It's always the culture's fault. It's always the parents' fault. It's always somebody else's fault. I have never seen anybody, nobody, no woman that is voting for Kamala Harris has ever came to the front of the congregation and say,
I drop guns off in the community. None of that happened, right? All of that shit is a conspiracy.
No, that's you. That's y'all. You know who the killers are in your own community. You know who the dealers are. You know what's everything. And y'all continue. Not only are y'all supporting them, y'all harboring them and y'all sleeping with them too.
Ooh, I don't know who he talking to, but
y'all, you and your sisters.
Never, not
your sisters is a part of the sister code. Y'all want to y'all sleeping and harboring future every time they catch a black person.
Don't do that, Queens. Don't be harbored.
Every time they catch a black dude that's on the run from the police that got his dread shaking, he always hold up in some woman's house. One of y'all's houses.
That's terrible.
And all of y'all decide that y'all want to be. No. And then let me give you. Let me give you the black community woman single baby mama starter kit. All right. So then she gonna get her life together and she gonna become a nurse. she gonna go into nursing, y'all.
So now people in the medical field
she gonna be a travel nurse. She gonna be a travel nurse. She gonna get a Nissan Altima. All right.
It's funny that y'all laugh.
18% interest from Santander.
A lot of look like y'all check for check up here.
Until she get her nursing degree. She gonna be a fucking dental assistant.
Who's she talking to?
She's gonna become a travel nurse, and she gonna drive a Nissan Altima, and then she gonna be saying, "Hey," she gonna be going to brunch. Every other weekend, she going to brunch. She's saying, "Hey," she probably gonna move to Atlanta. All right?
Oh man,
Atlanta, Houston. Okay, all right, because they saying that Texas is lower, so they fucked up Atlanta. They gonna go to Houston. Okay, and so these are the people that's a part of y'all community. I see them every single day. Every day they at all of the hot spots. They never got nothing to do. They always complain. They fucking weave. They always got a lace front that sit right here. All of them got a lace front that sit right fucking here. None of them wear their own hair, and they always complaining about
what part bust down.
So tired of these same motherfuckers you watch porn and beat your dick to that you talking about with the weaves right here.
I beat my dick to?
Y'all beat y'all dick to them girls, please. You love a single mama with some kids. That's what
that's your
y'all
comeback.
be out the shit that you be fucking going.
I wouldn't be caught dead with these funky hoes
Please,
that got
this shit is
middle part
hilarious
bust
to
down.
me.
I wouldn't be caught dead with a middle part bust down hoe at all.
Middle part bust down hoe. Good God Almighty.
That's what they are.
Why
Listen. I wouldn't be caught around a middle part bust down in any capacity in my life.
Crazy.
And you know what the worst part about it is? So I was at Afro Nation this weekend, right? Both days. And they always trying to get into the VIP area. Ain't none of them got no money. They got $20 to their name. They always trying to come into the VIP. I was telling security, I said, hey, keep that one out because that one is big. And they always fucking weigh 280. 280 with a skinny friend trying to get into the VIP area. Middle fucking part bust down. They all got their stomachs out and it's rolls on rolls on rolls on rolls. Rolls on like they didn't know. Fucking A, man. Dancing hard, sweating, musty,
This
and then
sounds like
going to get into and then they go and then listen. And so now you see them walk out. They go and get into their Nissan Altima, and the Altima ain't got no fucking bumper. And I look at it, and it's like the car look like no. Listen, the car looked like this.
My goodness.
The car look like this because it ain't got no fucking bumper on it. I said, why that car ain't got no bottom lip? Honest to God, I swear to God, the car didn't have no fucking bumper on it. I said, I can't stand this culture.
And what's the percentage of women you think live like this? How many people? Because I need to hear the number.
In the culture?
Whoever, white, black, and different. How many people live like this?
83.6% of the women that's out there.